Hello, everybody. Today I want to talk to you about fonts, specifically how to download and use fonts in Cricut Design Space. Now, you notice I didn't say download your fonts into Design Space because that's not how it works. Um, your fonts are going to be installed onto your system. When you download these fonts, you can use them in any program that you want that uses fonts. It's not specific to Design Space. So let's get started. First, we're going to go to a page called Da Font, okay? And they have all kinds of free fonts on here, and we'll just pick one. Let's pick let's let's pick Celtic, okay? And you go over here, and you'll see there's a button here that says download. So you're going to download it. You're going to click on download. Now, when you download a file, you want to make sure that you know where it's going. So before you just click save, make sure that you look here and say, okay, where is this going? In this case, it's going to my desktop because that's the last place I downloaded a file to. But you can, a lot of times, most of you, it'll say look something like this, your download folder, and that's fine too. I just put it in desktop because I find it easier to work with, and I'm not going to be keeping this zip file on this computer anyway, and I'm going to be moving it, so I just want to have it in a place where it's easily accessible. Okay, so now we'll click Save, and you'll see Viking Zip is downloaded. All right, so now that it's downloaded, you can access it in two different ways. You can either double click here, or single click. When you do that, you're going to see this window is going to open, and you'll see this Viking-N TTF. TTF stands for True Type Font. It tells you that right here. Okay, and that is actually the file that you're going to be doing. Now, before I go there, let me show you the other way to, well, I'll just access it this way. So we'll just go in here, double click on this, okay? It'll bring up what the font looks like, and then there's a button here that says install. Click install, and that will be installing this Viking normal font onto your PC. Now, you could have gone this way. Let's leave here. And you could have accessed it from your desktop, which would have been right here. And you can do the same thing, and you would have done it exactly the same way. But either way, however you want to do it, that's fine. Okay. Now, we have the font, Viking. We'll look at for that Viking font. So we're going to go like this, and we're going to click here, and we're going to click on System Fonts, and then we're going to search Viking Normal. Oops, no results found. Well, the reason for that is because with any program that uses fonts, what happens is when the program starts up, it reads the fonts off of your computer. Okay, this is for Design Space. It works the same thing with Word, Excel. Doesn't matter. Whatever program you're using, it reads the fonts when it starts up. This is why you see sometimes some computers take a little longer because they have a lot more fonts, and so it takes a little longer for them to start up because they're reading right off the hard drive. So in order to read this new font, what you have to do, and it's very critical, is you must close down Design Space. Okay, once you do that, restart it, and technically it's reading my fonts. This is exactly what it's doing right now, reading my fonts. All right, and then once it's done reading my fonts, Design Space will come up. And then I'll click on my canvas. It's still reading fonts. There we go. Now we'll go here, go to System, and search for Viking Normal. There it is. And there's our Viking font. Now, keep in mind, now that you've got that on your system, okay, you can go to Word, you can open up Word, okay, and do the same thing. All right. And you'll see, there it is, Viking Normal. So now you can use this font with any program that you have that uses fonts. Okay, so it's not just, you're not downloading into Design Space, you're downloading onto your system. And with that, you're able to use these fonts everywhere. Okay, so I hope this was a helpful tutorial. If you have any questions, please send me an email or leave a message in the comments. Thank you very much.